Attention Gambians, you are getting ripped off by your GSM companies and your internet service providers. In this video, I'll answer some of the most frequently asked questions by Gambians. Questions like, why is internet expensive? Why does the data bundle finish so fast? Why is Pura not doing anything to regulate data and internet charges? And I'll also tell you how the high cost of data is affecting the Gambian's economy, and what will happen to the economy if internet becomes affordable by the general public. Now let's get started. I'll start with why is data and internet expensive in the Gambia. Having more GSM companies and more internet service providers often means cheaper everything. Cheaper airtime, cheaper data, and cheaper internet. But unfortunately, this is not the case for Gambia. Just imagine this. AfriCell charges $3 for every minute of a cross-network call. This means that for every 10 minutes you spend talking on the phone, you are paying AfriCell $30. And QCell is worst. For QCell, every 10 minutes you spend talking on the phone, you are paying $36. This is a total rip-off. These companies are ripping Gambians off so badly, and it's even worse when it comes to the data charges. The cost of 1 gigabyte is $250 for AfriCell and $262 for QCell. This is roughly $6 for 1 gigabyte. The average Gambian salary is $3,000, so it's like 1 gigabyte of data equals to 8% of the average Gambian salary. According to the UN Broadband Commission's target, data should not cost more than 2% of the average monthly income. What this means is that 1 gigabyte should cost nothing more than $70. But it's like Pura is not even aware of this, or is it that they are being bribed by AfriCell and QCell? I don't know. In Senegal, the most expensive company for data and airtime is Orange. They charge roughly $160 for their unlimited data bundle, which is 2.55 gigabytes, and it lasts for the whole month. This means that 1 gigabyte of data costs nothing more than $65 in Senegal. And this is the most expensive. Tigo and Expresso are way cheaper. Just imagine, Senegal is our next door neighbor. If data is cheap there, why does it have to be expensive here? Most Gambians, myself included, often buy data packages of tens of megabytes at a time, making a gigabyte a relatively large and therefore expensive amount of data to buy. But why is this? Why is AfriCell and QCell ripping Gambians off? They don't have any excuse. There's nothing that they can say is the reason why data or airtime is expensive, or why our data does not last long. They don't have any reason of doing this. They just decided to do it like that, and Pura, also because of the bribery, I think, they decided to keep quiet and do nothing about it. They care more about their personal interests than the interest of the general public. The second most frequently asked question is, what is Pura doing to regulate airtime and data charges? The answer to that question is nothing. They are not doing anything at all to help Gambians. Absolutely nothing. But let's just see, if Pura really wanted to help Gambians, let's see what they could do to regulate these things. The first thing that Pura should do is to come up with laws and policies like the one Alliance for Affordable Internet in Nigeria came up with, which is that 1 gigabyte must not cost more than 2% of the average monthly income. And the other thing that Pura needs to do is to supervise and monitor airtime and data rates. The South African government did it. They established a national broadband network. The first thing they did after establishing it was to enforce price transparency across GSM companies. This enabled South Africans to have a clear understanding of the true cost of the service they pay for. But in Gambia here, you'll see 50 megabytes disappear within seconds. And when you call to inquire about your data, all they'll tell you is check your background data. It is extremely important for Pura to supervise GSM companies and internet service providers, because when a person is in control of the supply of a commodity without proper supervision or oversight, he can and he will inflate the price or change the quantity provided for personal gain. This is the reason why we have short lifespans of data. The price of data is high because GSM companies in Gambia are also not delivering on the promised quantity of data, and there is no regulation to ensure that they do. Yes, so these are the things that I can think of. What else do you think Pura should do? Please contribute in the comments below. You never know who might be going through your comments, and please share this video. Let's make sure that AfriCell, QCell, Pura and the government officials, let's make sure they all see this video. You might bring about change just by sharing this video to someone that needs to see it. This is one of the reasons why I started this channel, to talk about things that are affecting Gambians and things that will improve and add value to the life of every Gambian. You can also bring about change by contributing to this channel. First, start by subscribing if you have not, and follow my Instagram page to join the community of influential Gambians. You can always contribute by texting me your suggestions and ideas you have about this channel. I want to bring about change so badly, but I cannot do this alone. I need your help. I need your support. I need you to be sharing these videos. I need you to subscribe and let your friends know about this channel. Alright, so let's get back to the video. Where were we? Now let's talk about the impact of the high cost of data and internet in general. Whether it's AfriCell, QCell, Gamtel or unique solutions, how is the high cost of internet really affecting Gambia? What is the impact of the high cost of data? The most obvious and devastating effect of the high cost of data is inconsistency or exclusion from the internet. The more expensive it is for the average Gambian to access the internet consistently, the more likely it is that the country will be left out of the digital market. In fact, Gambia is nowhere in the list of countries that are participating in the digital market. Let's look at the statistics. At the end of 2018, Nigeria ranked 7th globally for internet subscribers, ahead of the likes of Russia and Germany. And in Nigeria, you have people that became millionaires through the internet. I'm not talking about the 419ers and the Nigerian prince. I'm talking about people that actually set up online businesses, people that develop software applications, and in other developed nations, most of the teenage self-made millionaires made their millions through the internet, and they are able to achieve all this because internet is accessible and cheap in their country. In my previous video, I talked about how youths must self-educate and learn things online and all that stuff, but I just realized that it's because of the high cost of internet. That's why most youth are not learning things online. The high cost of data is even affecting the educational system in the country. Now let's see what will happen to Gambia's economy if the government and PURA stands up for Gambians and regulate data and internet charges. The opportunities are endless. We will see a growing number of startups and entrepreneurial activities, and we will see more tech-driven SMEs. And even for non-tech-driven SMEs, greater access to mobile data will undoubtedly improve the quality of their business and expand them, whether through online advertisements, sales, or learning options. High data prices are in no way beneficial to these businesses, and it's currently restricting the ease of doing business, and it will continue to hinder the growth of these businesses. Small and medium enterprises make up about 90% of Gambian business, so if they are affected in one way or another, this will also hinder the growth of the economy. The government must understand that access to mobile data is capable of transforming many aspects of Gambian society. In addition to accelerated economic growth and fortified individual rights, affordable internet access can expand educational capacity for Gambia. By making education cheaper and more available for students, it could improve credit markets, boost investments, support urban planning and better quality of life. The effects of expensive internet are as endless as the possibilities that affordable internet will create. I will stop here for today, and I'm hoping that with your contribution, PURA will definitely do something about this. And if they don't, it will soon become the responsibility of all Gambians, regardless of background, social standing, or income, to fight together for accessible internet tariffs, because it will benefit everyone. So, what are your thoughts? How could we meaningfully promote affordable access to the internet? Let me know in the comments below, or better yet, tweet me at GambiaMr. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe because I've got more great content for you, and share this video with someone that needs to see it. But until then, see you in the next video.
Dun de biser, dun nega ñu import salary brab like lañ tallu ñoy sédo payi ak mairie duñ liggéey di jënko mais junju ci chance am nañ plans don't you think so photo ki am padi yem la gay duñ jiro caméra tal ñuy bàkku nekk hero ana président am fan club ak bureau dinañ ñu roñ def seen account bi zero you know ñun ñëpp a play part ne jaame Moscow sànni la katta nga wax bañ la olo swela bi Sénégal jox la suñ toogu affaire bi du benn nit ñëpp a mbolo. We hungry, the government rob us all for the purpose of money. Our right they deny us, one stick beside our child.